Good evening, everyone, from West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. We're ready for some Carleton Knights volleyball. The Knights off to their best start since 2018, 6-2 on the young season, have their home opener tonight against North Central University, Minnesota, of downtown Minneapolis, if I remember right. Smack dab, not too far from Huntington Bank Stadium, or not too far from U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis is where their campus is located. We were in their gym, is it last year or the year before? Anyway, they are in town to take on the Carleton Knights. Their 6-2 start, all on the road. Again, this is their home opener. The students not on campus yet, so the place is not packed. You've got plenty of time to get on over and watch some really good volleyball as North Central University tangles with the Carleton Knights, who have the Offensive Player of the Week in the MIC Conference. Sylvia Dixon, 5'11 junior from Vienna, Virginia, was named the Offensive Player of the Week in the MIC Conference after her team went undefeated at the Sugarloaf Classic. They had 3 matches, beating Buena Vista, UW La Crosse. Yeah, they picked up some wins there. She had 22 kills last Friday against Luther and hit .375. I equate a hitting average similar, not exactly the same, but similar to a batting average in baseball or maybe softball. In any event, .375 hitting percentage is pretty impressive. And 22 kills on the night, I believe, was her career high. Sylvia Dixon, the MIC Conference Offensive Player of the Week. Abby Walton, the head coach here for the Carleton Knights, assisted by Ida Steingass and Luke Lopez. The North Central University Rams are under the tutelage of Faith Ooms in her 8th season. Assistants include Alex Peterson, Katura Miller, and Ashley Green in her 1st season. Miller is in their 3rd, and Alex is in his 10th season. So we're looking forward to some really good volleyball. By the way, North Central University on their roster has an individual from the Northfield area. Haley Lerfald is a 6'1 senior middle hitter from Wanamingo, Minnesota. Went to Kenyon Wanamingo High School. I remember her playing in high school. I can't believe she's already a senior in college. Man, oh man, do the years fly by. And I'm sure they've flown by for her too, as she's at the net right now, practicing her blocks, as that's what North Central's doing. They're practicing their attacks and hits at the net here at West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. By the way, the Carleton football team has a bye week. That's right, a bye week this week. There's no football this Saturday. Their next game will be a home opener against University of Minnesota Morris. The Cougars will come growling into town, and that is on the 21st, if I remember right, 21st of September. So a week from this Saturday will be the home opener at Laird Stadium when they host the Cougars of the University of Minnesota Morris. Just a tough road trip out to Los Angeles. Pomona Pitzer, very good football team, went to the NCAA tournament last year. They were their conference champion in a long road trip, and they moved the game back not once but twice. The temperature at kickoff at 7 o'clock their time, 9 o'clock our time on Saturday night, was no less than 95 degrees. 95 degrees. And that's that late in the evening. It was 102. I checked it just before 5 when they had moved the game back to that time. It was 102 degrees at that point, which I think was the high for the day in Claremont, California, where Pomona Pitzer is located. So a tough day at the office, as they say, for the Carleton Knight football team. We hope that better things are coming for the Carleton Knight volleyball team here tonight on the campus on their home opener against North Central University, the Rams. Our broadcast is a service of Carleton College. Also, Weichert Realtors, Federated Mutual Insurance is assisting in bringing you our broadcast here tonight from West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. We'll be back with more information right after this.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
All right, we're back at West Gym. On the Carleton College campus, back at West Gym. As I said, the Rams of North Central University are warming up at the net. Carleton Knights are waiting to do likewise here on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. Looking at the Carleton schedule thus far, as I mentioned earlier, they swept Lawrence. They were swept by North Central Illinois. They beat Alma in a 5-set thriller. This is all in August. And they lost to Chicago in a 5-set thriller. In September, they have not lost yet. They're 4-0 in September with wins over Bethany Lutheran in 4 sets. 5 sets over Lutheran. That was last Friday. Buena Vista, they swept, and UW La Crosse they beat in 5 sets. So they've had no less than 4 5-setters, and they're 3-1 in those 4 5-set matches. That tells you this is a well-conditioned volleyball team for the Carleton Knights to go that many 5-setters, right? Well-conditioned. After tonight, Minnesota Morris on the road comes up on Friday, 6 in the evening, Friday night. Then on Saturday, they play UW Superior at 1 and Grinnell at 3 in the afternoon. Must be a tournament on the road there. Maybe it's at UM Morris. I guess I don't know for sure. Their next home match will be on the 27th against St. Scholastica here at West Gym, a 7 o'clock start. In October, they're on the road at UW Stout on the 2nd. They come home for matches on the 4th and the 8th against Bethel and Crown. Their conference opener will be against Gustavus on the 25th of September. They'll play St. Olaf on the road on the 11th of October. They host St. Mary's on the 12th. They host McAllister on the 18th. And they host St. Benedict on the 30th. We'll be covering some of those matches here for Carleton on our radio station here, the Mighty 920 KDHL. So, looking forward to that. 920 on your AM dial. Last night I saw a great high school match. Man, oh man, it was a 5-set thriller. Kenyon Wanamingo, which Haley Learfald from the North Central University Rams team, she was a member of that squad. They defeated a very good Waterville Elysian Morristown team in 5 sets in Waterville. The first 2 sets were won by the Buccaneers of Waterville Elysian Morristown, and they couldn't finish the deal. Kenyon Wanamingo came back. 3 of the 5 sets went to volleyball's version of overtime. 17-15 was the score in the 5th set. The Knights coming out on top. That was quite the match. If we see anything close to that tonight, it's going to be thrilling and exciting as Carleton is now working on their attack at the net. And we're just a few minutes away from the next rotation of warm-ups, which will be serving, and then we're that close to the start of the match. Just a couple minutes away from the start of the match between Carleton and North Central University, the Rams, located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I mean, we're talking right smack dab in the heart of Minneapolis. The campus is just a few blocks away from where the Vikings play. Their stadium is, you can see it as you go to their campus. They didn't have a bad facility, but I kind of like West Gym. Like old home week when you come to West Gym, when you've been coming over here for a number of years. So again, the college campus is not, the kids aren't back yet. Some of them are. I see a few across the way, but normally this place would have more fans than what it has tonight. Some of the parents are here, I'm sure. Some other fans are here to watch. See a couple of Kenyon people here to watch, I'm sure, Haley Learfall, because Kenyon Wanamingo is not too far from Northfield. On this September 11th, a day to remember. It's Patriot Day, right? Day of Remembrance, as designated and proclaimed by our governor and I believe by the president. The Day of Remembrance. So many people were killed in the crashes into the Twin Towers, and of course planes that went down on their way to carry out more mayhem. Some Minnesotans died on that day. Well, people from all over the world were killed in that tragedy. Not sure if they've got anything planned for a remembrance here, but I'm sure they'll have the national anthem. But we should never, ever forget the attacks were carried out on our country back in 2001. It's hard to believe it's been 23 years since that happened. We're approaching a quarter century. Doesn't seem that long ago. So as I said, they're doing their serving rotation now. The Carleton Knights are. And we're just a couple minutes away from the announcement of our starting lineups, and then we'll have the match for you between the Rams of North Central University and the Carleton Knights. While I'm at it, I am going to plug tomorrow. We've got a high school volleyball match. Kenyon Wanamingo, the team that beat Waterville Elysian Morristown last night. I'll be in the Castle there. That's their gym, the Castle, the Knights Castle. They will be hosting the Medford Tigers, if I remember right. Gopher Conference volleyball. Medford was one of the teams I know that the Kenyon Wanamingo head coach Siri Quam said were one of her favorites to maybe win the Gopher this year. I think the Gopher's wide open, to be quite honest. It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top in that conference. They have very good volleyball in the Gopher Conference. I mean, Kenyon Wanamingo's been in the state tournament. Waterville Elysian Morristown been in the state tournament out of that conference. So that tells you Medford was there a few years in a row out of that conference. So they have some really good volleyball. And we're ready for some MIC conference volleyball here as the two teams are huddled about the respective coaches. We'll see if I can't plug into the public address announcer here. We'll see what kind of sound I get out of that. The officials are shaking their hands. The two officials in the blue pants and tops, and the lines people are wearing white tops and black pants. They're getting ready to line up behind the service lines. Carleton, right to left. North Central University, left to right on your radio dial. North Central in dark blue uniforms with white numerals on the front. And the Carleton Knights have Carleton emblazoned on the back of their uniforms. White jersey tops with blue numerals.
Athletic Director Heidi James joined Carleton Knights volleyball as our honored guest. Heidi officially took over the reins of the peer department in July of 2024. Prior to July, Heidi served as the Associate Athletic Director for 6 years, after serving 19 seasons as the Knights head volleyball coach. Knights volleyball selected Heidi because of her constant support for Carleton athletics. Give it up for Heidi James. At this time, please go to the for a special presentation. Isabel Garcia, resource address about this only way to previously had reached the conference. And Central had also reserved a special award acknowledging this career achievement. Congratulations to the on your achievement. And this is the NCAA and NIAC believe in and are committed to diversity, inclusion, and equality among its student athletes, coaches, and administrators. As the colleges are presented, the NIAC and Carleton College acknowledges that the American experience has not been the same for everyone under the flag. Therefore, as we continue to fight for equality, anti-racism, and justice for all, Carleton College and its athletic programs fully support the individual freedom of self-expression as we play the national anthem. Please rise to the national anthem. And now let's meet your Carleton Knights.
Let's go, Knights!
Number 5, from Las Vegas, Nevada, junior, Caleb Carter. Number 6, from Denver, Colorado, Ella Rinfield. Number 7, from Seattle, Washington, freshman Abby Clark. Number 12, from La Jolla, California, sophomore Kate Williams. Number 14, from Tucson, Arizona, senior Lexi Kamika. Number 15, from Coral Gables, Florida, junior Isabel Garcia. Number 16, from Salt Lake City, Utah, senior Grace Muldoon. Number 17, from James, Iowa, Karen Gerstad Norman. Number 19, from Encino, California, senior Sophia Wanda. And number 20, from New York City, Talia Marsh. And now your stars for your Carleton Knights. Number 1, from Salem, Oregon, sophomore, Claire Megan Smith. Number 3, from Portland, Oregon, sophomore freshman, Milwaukee, Ellen Sparkle. Number 4, from Lake Maria, Kansas, sophomore, grade center, Rachel Lima. Number 8, from San Francisco, California, freshman, Leo Madeline Beach. From number 11, from Vienna, Virginia, junior, right outside, right side, Sylvia Dixon. Number 13, from Troy, Michigan, sophomore, Milwaukee, Jennifer Ritchie. Number 18, from Lakeview, Illinois, senior, outside hill, Puritan, Warren Conrad. The Knights offensive coach are Luis Lopez and Ina Fleet, and lead the Knights with their fourth team as head coach, Abby Walden.
Now there you have the introduction of the starting lineups for tonight's match. North Central University Rams, the two head coaches exchange a handshake, and we're ready to get this match underway as they exchange pleasantries under the net, shake hands under the net. Again, Carleton will be going right to left, and North Central University left to right on your radio dial. And I probably should switch that because we do have video here tonight. So North Central is right to left, and Carleton left to right on the video screen. Hope I can remember that. Both teams are out and about. The starters for Carleton are out on the floor. Now everybody leaves the floor for North Central, and the starters remain. In it's Sydney Carlson, Macy Tripp, Nana Lopez, Haley Learpaul, Catherine Johnson, Katie Martin, and Grace Brigson for North Central. It's Rachel Bingham, Ellen Swafford, Megan Smith, Sylvia Dixon, Jennifer Bricker, and Kerrigan Kendra for Carleton. And, of course, waiting to come in, the libero Madeline Dimitri. Checking in for Learpaul is the libero for North Central University, and that is Macy Tripp. Tripp is a junior from Wapaka, Wisconsin, stands 5'2". And the libero for Carleton, wearing number 8 on the blue jersey with the remainder of her teammates in white tops, is Madeline Dimitri, the freshman, 5'8", from San Francisco, California. As she checks into the lineup. And we're set to get underway. Carleton will start the serve. Megan Smith Well, the first serve of their home schedule for the Carleton Knights 2024 volleyball. Right here on the mighty 920 KDHL, AM, Faribault, Minnesota. Reception is made. They go outside left. The ball's popped up. Set just inside the attack line. Popped up in the back row that time by North Central. They tip it over the double block. Smith is there to pick up two of those. Coming flying up and knocking it off the outside arms and getting the kill for Carleton was Kandra. Kerrigan Kandra, the 5'11 senior from Plainfield, Illinois, and Megan Smith will continue to serve her team up 1-0. Her jump serve from that right corner is a bit of a floater, and it's going to be an ace. Off-speed serve. I love it when they change up the speeds. It's just like baseball. You get used to a certain speed, right? A change-up. As she elevates, and her jump serve is a hammer job this time. There's a back set. It's hit through the double block. Right there is the libero for Carleton. They go outside right, off the arms, and another point for Carleton on the kill by Rachel Bingham. The sophomore from Lake Quivira, Kansas. She stands 6 feet tall. 3-0 Carleton out of the gate here at West Gym. Smith, again, her jump serve is going to be deep. Popped up, and they're not going to get it. It's an ace. It's 4-0 Carleton. Talk about getting out of the gate fast. Another jump serve is a hammer job. Behind the attack line, the pass goes left. It's off the blockers, kept alive by Smith. Dimitri gets it outside left. The angle is wide. So a hitting error. Kandra just couldn't keep it on the court. I love the aggressiveness, though, as the libero, Macy Tripp, serves for North Central. She also has a white top, blue numerals, the remainder of her team in blue. Smith races into position, outside left, little dink. A tip kill for Kerrigan Kandra. And it's 5-1 Carleton. Kandra will now serve, flat-footed hammer. Reception, perfect pass. Set goes outside left. It's thrown off the arms and out of bounds. So to go back to North Central University. Coming in to serve for the Rams is Jada Lee, a 5'5 senior from St. Paul, Minnesota. Went to Johnson High School. Lee from that right corner. Karate chops it. It comes over in an overpass, and they make them pay. Sydney Carlson was waiting and licking her chops as that came back over the net. 5-3 Carleton here in set number 1. It's best of 5. Service in the back row is made by Dimitri. Back set right on the angle. Picked up by the young lady from St. Paul. Learfald gets blocked. Comes back over from Learfald. Smith goes outside left and hammers it right down the line. Textbook kill by Sylvia Dixon, the MIAC Offensive Player of the Week. Jennifer Bricker, the sophomore 6'1 from Troy, Michigan, will now serve. Not superstitious at all. Wears number 13 on her uniform. From the center portion of that service line, reception is made by Tripp. The set, Learfald will tip it. Coming up to get to it is Kandra. There's a back set right just inside the antenna. I don't know how she did it, but she got it inside the antenna, and Learfald's going to get a kill for North Central. 6-4 is our score. Carleton leads it. As going back to serve for North Central is going to be Sydney Carlson. There's a big old brace on her right knee. Ball's popped up by Kandra. The set is, well, she might have done a peekaboo there. Took her eye off the ball. Hit it into the net, did Carleton's Owen Swafford, the freshman, 6-footer from Portland, Oregon. 6-5 Carleton. They had jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Smith saves it from out of bounds. Great save by Smith. There's a set and a block at the center of the net. Wow. The freshman was there. to stuff it at the center of the net. Swafford from Portland, Oregon. Messia comes in to serve here. Isabel's a junior, 5'8", from Coral Gables, Florida. Her jump serve from the right corner in the back left. Ball's popped up. It's elevated over the double block. Now the back set Messia is angled, and it's good. A kill for Wazinski. Kate Wazinski's in the game, the sophomore, 5'11", from La Jolla, California. Messia will continue to serve. Her team is up 8-5. Her jump serve from that right corner is a smoking ace. Messia gets the smoking ace serve. Carleton is hitting .273 here in the early going, and she serves it out of bounds. The service there. 9-6, Knights lead it here in the first set. Bringing in some subs, North Central. Erica Tormanen, a 5'9" freshman from Monaga, Minnesota, is in to serve. Stands behind the center portion of the service line. Right to left on the video screen. Ball's popped up at the Carleton logo. The set goes outside left. And again, just hit them where they're not. Wazinski gets her second kill of this first set. And Carleton is very efficient here in the early going. They're up 10-6. .273 hitting percentage for the Knights. As a team, 200 for North Central. Service down the line is picked up. The set goes outside left. It's blocked. Again, the freshman Swafford was there. Got some assistance from Wazinski to get the block, and it's 11-6. Jump serve is an ace. Wazinski gets the ace. Carleton serving very, very well. Very, very aggressive here are the Carleton Knights. That's their third ace of this first set. And it's 12-6 Carleton. They've doubled up North Central on the scoreboard. Doubled them up on the scoreboard. Here from West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota, it's Carleton 12, North Central 6. You're listening to Carleton Night Volleyball on KDHL.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools that transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
Yep, 4 aces for Carleton here in the early going. The attack percentages are .091 for North Central and .333 for Carleton. They've doubled them on the scoreboard, 12-6. Look very good here in their home opener, and we got a pretty good contingency of fans right at the moment. There's a set cross court, angled, great pickup by the Carleton libero, and there's a kill for Kerrigan. Picks up her third kill of the night. Hitting over 300 on the night. 13-6. Jump serve is received by North Central. A little bit of a change up that time. A left-handed attempted tip into a blocker is not successful. It ends up in too many hits. And Carleton has a 14-6 lead. As again serving is Sylvia Dixon. Offensive MIC player of the week gets an ace. The fifth ace, the second for Dixon. And it's 15-6 Knights. Her jump serve is received in the back row. No, it's another ace. Well, you can't do anything in volleyball if you don't serve receive. Aggressive serving here by Carleton. Ball's popped up. They can't really get into any system here because of the hard serving, and they just hit one wide in North Central University. 17-6. Dixon with some smoking hot serves here. Her elevation, a little change up that time. I love it. The set goes to the attack line. It's hit deep and wide. Unable to keep it on the court is Sydney Carlson. It's another hitting error. And an 18-6 runaway by the Carleton Knights in the first set. Dixon says, my bad, as she serves it into the net. Well, that's only the second service error of the night so far for Carleton. Coming into service, North Central is Grace Brigson, 5'7" setter, a senior from West Salem, Wisconsin. There's a tip kill that's going to be counted for Wazinski, her third of the night. 19-7, Carleton leads it. Going back to serve is Owen Swafford, the freshman, 6-footer from Portland, Oregon. Reception is made, saving it for being an overpass, but unable to get it back over the net is North Central's Katherine Johnson. She's a 6'2" sophomore from San Ramon, California. 20-7, Carleton. My, oh my. Swafford hammers it. Reception in the back left. No, it's another ace. That's the seventh ace by the Carleton Knights in this first set. They have as many points off ace serves as the other team has points. Back set, there's a tip, and Carleton trying to get to it. They're going to call in the net on North Central. Making it 22-7 Knights. This is one of those sets, if you're the coach for North Central, you go, oh, we just got to forget this one. Another ace. Wow, 23-7. She hammers the next serve. From the left, it's blocked. Wazinski's there to get a block in the far corner. And we're at set point for Carleton. 24-7. They have more ace serves than the North Central team has points. There's a set to the center, that flipped up. Messia will set up Dixon, or Bricker rather. They go outside left off the block again, and it doesn't stay on the court of play. Bricker couldn't keep it on the court, but did block it. Mitri checks back in. Swafford sits down. We're at set point number 2 for Carleton here in the first set. There's no way anybody comes from this. 24-8 comes back from this in rally scoring volleyball. Reception is made by Kendra. Quick set at the center, and it's good. Free reign at the net. Getting the kill, Wazinski. Her 4th kill of this first set. We'll have all your statistics from set number 1. As North Central had a negative attack percentage, and Carleton hit 400. We'll see. We'll get the official paper stats, which are the official stats, in just a moment.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors. Carleton ranks number 1 among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners.
25-8, a runaway by the Carleton Knights in the first set at home. That's a good treat for their home fans. 25-8. They had as many ace serves as North Central had points. 8 of them. North Central's serve reception was 652, which is not very good. Carleton was perfect on their serve reception. They had no errors receiving serve. They only had 2 hitting errors. They had no setting errors. They had 2 service errors. So 4 total errors in the set. Meanwhile, you had 8 receiving errors and 8 hitting errors. So 16 total mistakes by North Central. Remember, every mistake is a point for your opponent in this sport. Negative 200 attack percentage. Just 4 kills in the set for North Central. 9 kills for Carleton, led by Wasinski's 4. 3 for Kerrigan. Kendra. And 1 each for Rachel Bingham and Sylvia Dixon. Sydney Carlson had 3 kills for North Central. They're still huddled about their coach. They do switch sides here in college and high school in Minnesota anyway. They don't switch sides anymore. They stay on the same side. That happened COVID year, and they've kept it ever since. Cuts down on flu and all kinds of stuff. In theory, anyway. And it makes some sense, I guess. Coach Abby Walton getting some final instruction to her team. Takes a seat on the Carleton cushion chair. So again, right to left on the video screen is Carleton. Left to right will be North Central. Messia checks out, and checking in for Carleton is Kerrigan Kendra. Learfald checks out, and the libero for North Central comes in, Macy Tripp. Carleton's had their best start to a season since 2018. They're 6-2 coming into tonight. North Central will start the serve as Sydney Carlson. And with a brace or a support of some sort on her right knee. A flat-footed serve down the line, picked up by Kendra. There's a back set that Smith makes a perfect set on. There's a set right off the blocker and a point for North Central. Donna Lopez gets the kill. Her first of the night. It's 1-0 North Central here in set number 2 as Carlson will continue to serve. In flat-footed, down the line. Smith goes back to Kieran and punches it over the double block, and that's a point and a kill for Kerrigan Kendra. Her 4th of the night. And we're tied at 1 as Megan Smith goes back to serve for Carleton. The 5'7" sophomore from Salem, Oregon. Wears number 1 on her uniform. Her jump serve is received behind the attack line. They set it to the center of the net, and it's just a little dink for Lopez and her second kill. 2-1, North Central leads here in the second set. Carleton's already up 1-0, winning the first set 25-8. Libero Tripp now serving for North Central. Smokes it over, reception to the back row. There's a set and a hit by Woppert on the way. There's a dump attempt. It's picked up by Kerrigan to go outside right. Angle kill attempted. It's hit deep and it's out. Boy, a good job that time of realizing where you are on the court. Lopez looped it and it went long. So her second hitting error, and we're tied at 2. Now serving is Carleton. A jump set by Smith. Good follow through on the kill attempt that time by Dixon and hitting it into the net. Another hitting error is Ari Klein. Her 4th error of the night. As Smith sets the center of the net, the freshman elevates and crushes it. Swafford gets the kill. 4-2 is our score. trying to save the overpass, and Swafford did absolutely do that. And there's a kill for Carleton. Rachel Bingham picks up her second kill of the night. As Kendra serves, and it's an ace. First ace for her. 9th of the night, and it's 6-2 Carleton. Another smoking hot karate chop serve. The line drive set to Learfald, who gets the kill. Young lady from Kenyon Wanamingo. As coming in to serve is Jada Lee for North Central. A 5'5" senior from St. Paul Johnson High School, right corner. Reception's made by the libero for Carleton. A little tip there by Swafford. Coming flying up is Lee. Now back set by Smith. Hit off the blockers. Kept alive by Tripp. They go outside left over the double block. Right there again is Dimitri. And Carleton gets another kill. 7-3 Swafford is now serving. The freshman from Portland, Oregon. Stands 6 feet tall. Wears number 3. That was a really deep serve. Balls popped up to the left. Coming flying up. Two-hand touch is all she could do with that. They go in the middle. Bricker gets it over. Now from the attack line. Bricker with a stop of a hit from the attack line. Perfect timing on the block by Bricker. Jennifer Bricker was like a brick wall there. It's 8-3. Reception to the back row, a little pirouette. They try to go outside left, and that went awry. 9-3 Carleton running away with his second set. This could be a really short night. Swafford continues to serve. Reception is made by Lee. Learfald tries to get a kill. Right there is Kerrigan. Outside left. Dixon gets it over. The set goes outside left. It's hit off the tape. Kept alive by Dixon. Back set by Smith. Hit. In the back row, Carlson pops it up. The set goes back to Carlson from the attack line, and Swafford can't come up with that one. Carlson picks up her 4th kill of the night. It's 9-4 Carleton. Is going back to serve here is Katie Martin. 5'6" senior from Champlin, Minnesota for North Central University, the Rams. Left corner. Reception's made. Kerrigan is set to the center of the net. Bricker gets blocked. Now Smith will back set it. It's tipped, but out of bounds. Had the right idea, though. I like her idea. Rachel Bingham was going to try and tip and hit that sideline, but boy, there's not much margin for error there. 9-5. You got to razor thin. You got to really hit it. Reception's made here by Carleton. The center of the net. Bricker to the attack line. Kept alive. Carlson just literally pops it over the blocker. Dimitri gets it outside left. It comes back over off the hit by Dixon. Bumping it to the right, and now off the blockers with a kill is Bingham. Negative 086 for the match for North Central. 303 for Carleton here on the attack percentage. As Messia comes in to serve. Isabel. Service error. Just the 3rd one of the night. Is checking in and going back to serve here for North Central is going to be Erica Torminen, 5'9" freshman from Monaga, Minnesota. Where's lucky number 7? She's behind the center portion of the service line. Reception's made. Again, Kerrigan. Set goes to center and a kill for Dixon. Sylvia Dixon, the reigning MIC Offensive Player of the Week, will go back to serve here. And boy, did she smoke some hot serves in that first set. Reception is made by Lee. They go outside to Carlson. She hammers it. Right there is Dimitri. Back set right, blocked, but stays on the North Central side. And it's a kill for Carleton. Bricker. Dixon runs back to get the ball. Her team up 12-6. Her jump serve, a little change up. It's an ace. I love the change of pace. Her fourth service ace of the night. Her jump serve. A little more pace on this one. You just don't know what to expect. Carlson's going to hit it long. Another hitting error. 14-6 Carleton. They ran away with the first set 25-8. Dixon, a little change up again. It's punched over on the overpass with Bricker. Couldn't keep it on the court. Ends up in a hitting error. Checking in for North Central is going to be Nana Lopez. Jada Lee will take a seat. Lopez goes into the front row with Carlson. Up front for Carleton is Wyszynski. Ball's popped up by Messia and a hammer in. Wow. What a crush by Kerrigan Kendra. (15-7) Carleton. Reception is made in the back row, and all kinds of confusion, no communication by the North Central Rams. They're out of sorts, man. I mean out of sorts. It's 16-7. Bricker will now serve. Jennifer for Carleton. She's a sophomore, 6'1" from Troy, Michigan. Center portion of the service line, line drive. It is going to be an ace. 17-7. Carleton looking really good here tonight in West Gym. As Bricker again hammers it to that corner this time, and it's another ace. They just cannot receive these serves. 18-7. North Central takes a timeout with a score 18-7 Carleton. Your total hitting percentages in this particular set, 0 for North Central, 261 for Carleton. They had a hitting percentage of .438 in the first set. They're now sitting at .333 overall on the night. .333. Good ball dispersal too. Wyszynski's got 5 kills. 5 kills for Kendra. 3 kills for Bingham. 2 kills for Dixon. And 1 for Smith and 1 for Swafford. So 6 different players have kills. 4 different players have kills for North Central, led by Carlson's 4, but she also has 3 hitting errors. And then the only other one with multiple kills is Nana Lopez with 2. $12 service aces for Carleton, and it's 18-7. They have as many aces as North Central has total points. Exactly the same number, 12. So Bricker will get it to the corner on the near side. There's a block, and it stays on the court. Wow. Good job by Wyszynski stuffing that shot. And it's 19-7 as Bricker will continue to serve. Again, behind the center portion of the service line. Tripp can't make an accurate pass. They do get it over in scramble fashion. Messia at the center. There's a tip, and the dink works. Getting the tip kill for the Carleton Knights is Rebel. I'm sorry, it's Karen Grevstead Nordbrock who got that kill. A little dink, little tip kill. From beyond the attack line, there's a back set right. The angle kill is wide. Another hitting error. 21-7 Carleton. Won the first set 25-8. As Bricker going to have to put her arm in ice. All the serving she's doing here. Angles it to the right. Get all over the place on the serves. If she receives this one, Kendra hammers it. Tripp can't get an accurate pass. It's like taking candy from a baby. As Karen Grevstad Nordbrock, the sophomore from Ames, Iowa, gets the stuff. And the point is 22-7. Bricker serving. Takes something off that one. There's a dump, and it's good. Dump looks like you're going to set the ball, and you just dump it over the net. Grace Brigson, the 5'7" senior from West Salem, Wisconsin, executed that one. 23-7. As Carlson serves for North Central. Reception, Dimitri. Set goes outside left. It's blocked but out of bounds. Off the swing of Carleton's Kendra. Smith will now serve. 2 points away from winning the second set. Right corner jump serve received. There's a save from the net. There's a tip, and Carleton can't come up with that one. Upset with herself is Dimitri, the libero for Carleton. She slapped the floor in disgust. We're at set point for Carleton. Serving is Tripp, the libero. The Dimitri libero for Carleton picks it up. There's a block, stays on the court. Learfold gets the stuff. The Kenyon Wanamingo senior. All academic performer in her conference. So it's set point number 2. Tripp serving. The set goes to center of the net. It's hit wide. Grevstad Nordbrook. But well, they were going to switch sides, but they've been told that the score is wrong by the statisticians here. 25-9 it says on the board.
We have 24-10.
So 24-10 is the score. We're still at set point. And Tripp will continue to serve for North Central. Be the third set point, or actually it's the first set point for Carleton. They go outside left, hit over the double block. Outside left and trying to flip it down the line. Got a little too fancy there, did Ari Klein, unfortunately for her. The score 25-10. Carleton wins set number 2 after winning the first set 25-8. And boy, if things keep going like this, like I said before, it's going to be a short night. You're listening to Carleton Night Volleyball on KDHL. It's the home opener for the Carleton Knights. First set 25-8. Second set 25-10. We'll go over the stats in just a moment.
The Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders. Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools to transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
Looking for a dedicated real estate expert in Faribault or the surrounding areas? Meet Evan Knudsen from Weikert Realty. Evan brings local knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to helping you find the perfect home. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring, Evan's expertise and passion make the process smooth and stress-free. Don't just find a house, find a home with Evan Knudsen at Weikert Realty. Visit Weikert.com or call 507-210-9140 and take the first step towards your dream home.
Oh, that second set, the Carleton Knights had 11 kills. They had only 4 errors. Hit .233. They had 5 ace serves. They now have 13 on the night. Meanwhile, in that set, 0 is what North Central hit. They're now at negative 91, 091. 304 is the attack percentage for Carleton after 2 sets. Very efficient. Leading in digs is Dimitri with 8. She's got half of her team's digs. On the block tonight, 1 total block for North Central and 5 for Carleton. All assists. 10 assists totaled out, 5 total blocks. 3 assists for Wazinski, 2 for Dixon, 2 for Messia, 2 for Bingham, and 1 for Grebstead Nordbrock. As the student body for Carleton is making some noise. 25-8, 25-10. If Carleton wins this set, the night's over. Could be less than an hour. We're approaching 50 minutes. I don't know that we started right at 7 either, to be honest. I didn't look at the clock. So Tripp comes in. Left to right is North Central. Right to left is Carleton. On the video screen, it's opposite. Left to right, Carleton. Right to left, North Central. Megan Smith will start the serve for the Carleton Knights. The sophomore, 5'7", from Salem, Oregon. From that back right corner. Elevates and hammers it very deep. Little pirouette pickup. There's a back set right, hit over the blocker. In the back row, Dixon gets to it. Smith, Swafford gets blocked. There's a back set by Smith. Hit and blocked again. Smith will go outside left, and Kendra gets the kill. Kendra picks up her 7th kill of the night, and it's 1-0 Carleton. Smith will continue to serve. Put your pedal to the metal. A little change up that time. It just comes over. Smith is going to back set it. It's angled, and it's a kill for Rachel Bingham, her 4th of the night. Rachel, 6-foot sophomore from Wake Quivira, Kansas. Smith dribbles the volleyball and then approaches the attack line and hits it out. Her first service error of the night. 2-1. Carleton leads in the third set. They're up 2 sets to none. They've been running away. 25-8, 25-10. Tripp is serving, the libero for North Central. Smith back sets it. This freshman Swafford gets it to the back row. There's a push set to the left corner. Block kept alive. Smith's going to set this freshman Swafford. She hits it. It's blocked. Keeping it alive again is Carleton. And a hit off the arms. Textbook kill for Kendra. Her 8th of the night. She's hitting well over 500. 3-1 Carleton here in the third set. There's an overpass. Hopper didn't quite make them pay. They're going to end up in a point anyway as The libero could not pick it up. So going back to serve for the Carleton Knights is Kendra. Reception is made. It's hit down the line. Dimitri's there. There's a quick set to Swafford. It's blocked by Leufald, and it goes out of bounds off of Dixon. 4-2 North Central. They do not want to get swept here tonight. As coming in to serve is Jada Lee, young lady from St. Paul Johnson High School. In that right corner, karate chops her serve. Reception's made. Dimitri, a nice save by Smith. It's popped over by Dixon, and it's hit. Leufald gets the kill. Center of the net. Just inside the left sideline is 4-3 Carleton. Again, Lee serving. Her coach pointing to where she wants that ball placed. Tickles the tape. Dimitri gets it. Smith goes outside to Dixon down the line. It's a kill for Dixon. So Sylvia picks up her third kill of the night. Coming off her best performance Friday against Luther in a 5-set thriller. Serving is Swafford. There's a set that Leufald on scramble mode gets it over. There's a two-hand push down the line, picked up by Tripp, the libero for North Central, outside left off the blockers. Smith pops it up. Kendra goes back outside right, flips it down the line, picked up there. They go outside right. Carlson. Now Dixon gets it to Smith, and mistiming her jump and still getting a kill is going to be Bricker. She totally mistimed her jump that time and still got the kill. Jennifer Bricker makes it 6-3 Carleton. Swafford, this freshman, really hammered the ball. Carlson, speaking of hammering, but it's kept alive as Kendra back sets Dixon with a kill. Sylvia says, that's my fourth of the night. That's Walton having a little word with her setter. Outside left, they go to Carlson. Ball's popped up out of bounds. They chase it down, and they're going to get it over. Great hustle. The set cross court. Carlson gathers himself, tips it. Smith is there again. Comes back over. Carlson, oh, what a great pickup by Swafford, but she can't get an accurate pass on it. Everybody's applauding in the gym. It's so much fun. Just flying all over the place. 7-4. Put on your capes, ladies. As serving is Sydney Carlson for North Central. 5'9" sophomore from Blaine. Reception is made by Kendra. They go outside left to Dixon with a crushing kill. Might want to put a new ball in. Air might not be left on that one. Wow. Some substitutions coming in here for Carleton. Wyszynski checks in. Front row. Joins Dixon and Bricker. Serving is Messia. Isabel's serve is a good one. It's an ace. Their second ace of the night. 9-4 Carleton. I'd say it's a successful home opener. Another jump serve and another ace. Third ace for Messia. 14th for Carleton. Another ace. 3 in a row. Coach Hume's trying to adjust her defensive lineup, but right now it's kind of in the head. It's 11-4. Carleton leads. In a jump serve, this time it is received. There's a back set to Leufald. She's blocked on the slide. And Dixon just recorded another kill. Messia with her team up 12-4. Runs, elevates, and hits it. Tripp pops it up. The set goes cross court. It's hit down the line. Ooh, that might have been out. They chased it anyway. Outside left to Dixon. Angles it in. Dixon with another kill. Front left corner all the way to the other side of the court and kept it on the court. (13-4) Carleton, and the serve is out. Trying to be aggressive. Nothing wrong with that when you're this far ahead. It's 13-5. Learfault's going to check out, and coming in for North Central is Ari Klein, the 5'8" freshman from Sioux City, Iowa. She's well behind the service line. Jump serve is received by Kendra. There's a set and a hit over by Carleton. There's a tip picked up by Dimitri. Ball's popped to Dixon, who hits it over the double block, and she'll get another kill. Sylvia Dixon elevating and getting more kills here in this set. And it's 14-5. Dixon's doing it all for this team. She's got 3 block assists and 4 ace serves and a half dozen kills. Here's a hit. And we're going to have in the net called on the North Central University Rams. 15-5 Carleton here in the third set. I'll get you the server in a moment. The set goes to Carlson, hits it out the attack line. Checking in the serve for Carleton is Sophia Quanbeck. She's a senior, 5'4" from California. And she will hammer it from the right corner. Reception's made by Carlson. They go outside left, and it's taking her eye out the ball and hitting the bottom of the net with the ball. Trying to get the kill was Erica Tomanen. And Coach Hume says, I've seen enough. We got to make some adjustments. 17-5 Carleton. Man, oh man, what a home opener this has been. They won the first set 25-8, the second 25-10. They're up 17-5. This is Carleton Night Volleyball on KDHL AM, Faribault, Minnesota, a Town Square media
Since
station.
the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
Man, oh man, what great balance on the offense for Carleton. 8 kills for Kendra, 6 kills for Dixon, 5 kills for Wyszynski, 4 kills for Bingham. You just can't get much better than that. Sydney Carlson leads North Central with 5 kills, and only one other person has multi-digit kills. 11 total kills, and we're in the third set here tonight for North Central, 29 for Carleton. Carleton's hitting .349, negative 133 for North Central. Tripp receives serve. It's an overpass, and Bricker says, I'll take that point. And does. 18-5 Carleton. Looks like they're well on the way of a sweep here tonight in their home opener. And serving is Quanbeck. Hammers it very long. Coming in for North Central is going to be Nana Lopez. Going back to serve is their setter Grace Brigson. Reception is made by Quanbeck. Macia goes outside left. Kendra gets it over. There's a back set off the block. Kept alive by Kendra. Comes back over, and Carleton can't pick that one up. I believe the dink is going to go to Catherine Johnson. She's a 6'2" middle hitter, sophomore from San Ramon, California. 18-7. And Brigson is serving. There's a quick set, little tip. Kept alive. They go outside left, off the blockers. Dimitri's right there with a perfect pass. Outside left, they go off the blockers. And in the net called on North Central. 19-7. Carleton. And you love the fact, if you're Coach Walton, that they have not taken their foot off the gas. Going back to serve here for Carleton is going to be Karen Grevstead Norbrock. Little change up, picked up by Tripp. The set goes outside left. It's hit into the blockers, kept alive. Tripp just pops it over the net, elevating to get it over. And they're going to have another in the net on North Central. 20-7 Carleton. They won the first set 25-8. The second 25-10. Reception in the back row off the serve by Norbrock. There's a great save by Messia. That ball was just trickled back over the net. Messia just made a fantastic save. It's 21-7. Then they go that sideline. Center of the net. Nice pick up there by the young lady from California as Kendra gets the kill. Her 9th of the night. To lead all of the Carleton Knights in that category, it's 22-7. And serving is Grevstead Nordbrock. And it's just wide. That's a good time to work on, that serve, I guess. Other sideline. Going back to serve for North Central is going to be Katie Martin from Champlin, a senior, 5'6". Receptions made by Kendra. Set by Messia. Coming flying up to try to get to it is Carleton, and it's hit long. Brzezinski got a big old smile on her face, the sophomore from California. Also in the match is Abby Vart, a freshman, 5'10", from Seattle, Washington. Kavart. And it's hit long by Kendra. (22-10) Carleton here in the third set. They're on the doorstep of a sweep. It's an ace serve by Martin. Just the second service ace compared to 16 for Carleton. Oh, she had a good idea. She was going to try to dump it, but it went into the net. 22-12. Martin serving, change up. It's an ace. Coach Walton encouraging her team as Martin hammers this one. Ball's popped up behind the attack line. Comes back onto the court. It's punched over by Kendra. Tripp gets to it for North Central. They go outside left off the blockers. It'll be another point for Carlson and North Central. 22-14. The serve receive is made. Messia goes outside to Kendra. It's blocked, stays on the North Central side. Carlson couldn't get it back over the net. 2 points away from sweep in their home opener, the Carleton Knights. As checking in for Carleton is going to be Talia Marash, the 5'6" senior from New York, New York. Marish now serving. Oh. Man, she says. It's a service error. Tripp now serving, the libero for North Central, with her team down 23-15. Twirls the volleyball, hammers it deep. Receptions made. Dimitri. They go outside left, inside the attack line. Karate chop over, and it's going to be out off of the attempted blockers. Kendra is going to try and serve up the match. We're at match point number 1. Kendra from the right corner hammers it into the net. Wanted to end it on an exclamation point, was aggressive on the serve, and it went into the net. Jada Lee, the 5'5" senior from St. Paul Johnson High School, serving for North Central. Set goes outside left. Dixon hammers it. Learfall just gets it over on a back bump. There's a set to the center of that. Learfall blocks it. Messia keeps it alive. Kendra gets it on the court to Dixon. There's a set to the left side. This is the best rally we've seen. Dimitri, they go outside left. Dixon goes right down the line and whaps it home. Dixon ends the match on an exclamation point. 25-8, 25-10, 25-16. Carleton in their home opener sweeps North Central University Rams and ups their record to 7-2 on the season. We'll have the final stats in a wee bit.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors. Carleton ranks number 1 among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners.
Dreaming of the perfect home in Faribault? Look no further than Evan Knutson Homes, your local Weikert Realty expert. Evan Knutson knows the community inside and out, helping families just like yours find the home that fits their needs and budget. Whether you're buying your first home or looking to upgrade, Evan is here to guide you every step of the way. Trust experience. Trust commitment. Trust Evan Knutson Homes, Weikert Realty in Faribault. Call 507-210-9140 today and start your journey home.
The Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders.
All right, our final statistics in this one. The Carleton Knights just absolutely dominate this match, winning by scores of 25-8, 10, and 16. Here are your totals. Carleton had an attack percentage of .321. They had 36 kills on only 10 errors on 81 attempts. They had 30 assists. Good dispersal there. Isabel Messia had 16 assists. Megan Smith, 11. They had no errors on their assists. They had 9 service errors on the night. After they got super aggressive, they had 16 aces. 4 aces for Messia, 4 aces for Dixon, 3 aces for Smith, 2 for the freshman Swafford, 2 for Jennifer Bricker, and 1 for Kendra. Digs on the night, 12 for Dimitri. She was the only one in double-digit digs on either team. Next, with 5, is Megan Smith. 5 for Kendra as well, and 3 for Dixon. Blocks, 6 for Carleton and 2 for North Central. All block assists for Carleton. 3 each. Dixon, Wazinski, and Bricker. 2 assists for Swafford and 1 for Grevstead Nordbrock. Attacks. We already told you the team percentage. Leading in kills, Kendra had 11. 7 for Dixon. 5 for Wazinski. 4 for Bingham. 2 for Swafford. 2 for Bricker. 2 for Grevstead Nordbrock. 1 for Messia. 1 for Kavart. 1 for Megan Smith. So nearly everybody who played had a kill. There were only 4 players that played that did not have a kill on the night. That's pretty impressive. This match took just 56 minutes. We had only 2 ties and 1 lead change the entire night. Attacks by set. For Carleton, 4:38 in the first set, 9 kills, just 2 errors. 2:33 in the second set, 11 kills, 4 errors. And 3:43 in the third set, 16 kills, 4 errors. Again, a .321 hitting percentage on the night. For North Central, negative 200 in the first set with 4 kills and 8 errors. That's right, 4 kills and 8 errors. Isn't that unbelievable? Very efficient. Very efficient. As we now have the head coach with us. Abby, your ladies were so efficient tonight.
Yeah, they were great. I could not be more proud. They followed our scouting report to a T and served the piss out of the ball tonight, which I absolutely love.
I know. It was fun to watch, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Really exciting stuff. Could not be more proud of them for the home opener.
So aggressive. What I love about your serving, and I'm sure this is through coaching, you change vocations, you change speeds. That's the key, right?
Absolutely. We have a radar gun in practice, so we do work on those, work on the dropping serve, the deep serve, the driving serve. So really proud of them, as well as we kind of snagged a serving technique from Hugh McCutcheon at the U of M. So implementing that into our season last year, and we're obviously seeing great things this season with it. So couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, I did some gopher volleyball on the internet. And I remember, and I can't remember the libero's name. She was from Brazil. Maybe you'll remember. In any event, she used to tell me when I'd interview her after matches that the short serve is the one she hated. She said she could take your best shot, smoking hot serve, and pick it up. But those short serves she hated.
Oh, yes. We work on them every single day.
And how important is serving in this sport?
Huge. I mean, name of the game in our gym, serving and passing. You serve and pass, you win the game. Biggest thing on our scouting report is win the serve and pass game. So couldn't be more proud. We did exactly that today, and the score reflected that. So.
And you can't pass if you don't serve receive. And you obviously had, 16 aces?
Yeah.
So their serve reception was kind of out the window.
Right. Absolutely.
And that got them completely out of system, as you coaches like to say.
Yes. Exactly. And that's our goal too. We want to get teams out of system to make our lives easier on our side with blocking and defense, and that was exactly what we wanted tonight. So it was great.
And I don't know that you can single out any performances because everybody played well for your team.
Right. Exactly. Team sport. Hey, we talked to our setters quite a bit about spreading the offense, spreading the wealth. So couldn't be more proud. It was great.
7-2 start, the best since 2018 for Carleton, right?
Right. Yeah. Exciting thing.
Going right. What's coming up next, Abby?
This weekend, we're going to the McAllister Invitational. So we're going to have U of M Morris on Friday night at 6. And then we have UW Superior and Grinnell on Saturday.
And you're obviously good on the road. You've only lost 2 matches on the road.
Yeah, things are going great for us. We're really excited.
How about that student body over there tonight?
Awesome. We drove around campus today in the athletic golf carts with a bullhorn.
Cool.
It was awesome. Throwing out shirts to fans, passing out flyers. But again, I talked to the girls about investing in the community. And if you want a strong fan base, that's what you got to do.
All right. Any other statistic or anything you'd like to pass along?
No, just proud of my girls.
Hey, come on out and fill this place, folks. This is fun volleyball to watch.
Awesome. Will do.
And everybody on the bench was so excited because, well, let's be honest, you ran away with this match.
Right. Absolutely.
You don't get those every day of the week.
Nope, you don't.
Especially in the MIAC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tough conference.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Abby. Appreciate it very much. Abby Walton, the head coach of the Carleton Knights, very proud of her team, as she should be, as they sweep the North Central University Rams. Your final scores again, 25-8, 25-10, and 25-16. As we have standing in front of us, well, actually sitting in front of us, is Isabel Macia, right?
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Macia. Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sure glad I got it right. Well, you guys had a great night tonight.
Yeah, it was really fun. I'm really happy about how hard the team worked, and there were a couple times that we were a little bit relaxed, but it was good that we checked ourselves and we're hey, remember what we trained for, and we have certain standards that we hold for ourselves, and we keep ourselves accountable. So I was really proud the team did that. Despite a couple mistakes later at the end, I'm really happy that we pulled it together and we stuck with our game plan.
Yeah, 7-2 on the season.
Yeah. Really cool. That hasn't happened for a long time.
No, 2018 was the last time the Carleton team had that kind of a record.
Yeah, I'm so proud of the team. It's been amazing, and I can see it since this being my third year. It's every year has gone better, in practice and in games. These freshmen are so great, and the underclassmen are they've really been showing up. I'm so proud of them. I think all of the freshmen, they've all been starting too or playing a decent amount, so that's been really good. I'm really proud of everyone.
You've already had 4 5-set matches, and you've won 3 of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And that tells me that you are in shape.
Yes. We are in shape. I think that is another big thing that I've seen. We just come working harder and harder in the summer, and I think a lot of other teams just kind of take the summer to relax and everything. And of course we do that. It's you're off, but it's good. We're all keeping in mind hey, this is what we're coming back to. We have this time to work for preseason and everything. And our coach makes sure that she's keeping us accountable, and she has things set up for us in preseason to make sure that we're set up for situations like this. And you think so far you're getting prepared well for the MIAC? You know how great a conference the MIAC is. Yes, for sure. We're playing till the end. We're playing to the MIAC. That is our goal. Last year our goal was making it to the middle of the MIAC, and we did that. And the year before we were at the bottom, and then we made it to the middle, and we're we can make it to the top. We made our goal last time, and we're just better this year. And so I'm expecting us to do that. The rest of the team is training like that. As we can see, for playing 5-setters, we're not letting back. And yeah, we're ready to take the win. What is it about volleyball that you love so much? Man, I love playing a team sport, and I love the communication that happens while you're on the court, while it's just 6 girls and the bench. It's all girls on the team are just, it's such a tight-knit community for I've been playing volleyball for about 12 years or so, since I was 11. So actually, yeah, about that long. And yeah, it's every single time I've always been so close to my team. We've all worked on friendship, communication, love, and I also how it's an indoor sport. You know what blows me away every time I watch? You're in a confined space, and you don't hit into each other very often. No, because of communication and everything. And there are a lot of teams out there that I'm watching, they look like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off, but that's not our team. And we also work for that, because there are a lot of girls that are coming in that are new. We're not all the bestest of friends and everything, but that also takes a lot of work and a lot of time together, team bonding activities, lots of practices together. And yeah, we're doing all those things. And I feel we look a lot more organized on the court, which is really fun to watch, and film and stuff after the game. So yeah. So you're going to do film session after the match? Not after this match. I think we're going to go home and sleep after. There you go. But after, we're definitely going to watch film and obviously look at the good things, but we're also going to look at the mistakes that we made and how we can do better. And I think that's why we've been doing so much better. Every single game, I think we do better, and it's because you have to look at the hard things to see how you're going to improve. So that's what we're going to be doing next. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow to prepare us for our big weekend at McAllister. I would say you had a successful home opener. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Yeah. I would say so too. I'm really happy about how it went. I'm really happy about the turnout. Love the student section. It was really nice support, especially considering there's not a lot of students here yet. Yeah. I was amazed, to be honest. I know. It was really nice. I was really, really happy. Yeah, I think this has been my favorite home opener in my 3 years. And this is actually the only home opener that I've been in that we've won. So
well, there
good.
you go.
There you go.
That makes it better.
Yeah, and it was a good one.
All right. Hey, thanks.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you so
it.
much.
Very, very much. All right. Isn't that awesome? Fantastic. Again, a sweep by the Carleton Knights tonight. Very efficient on offense, very good defense. There's really nothing that you could say that didn't go well for the Carleton Knights tonight in their sweep of the North Central University Rams. Again, your final score is 25-8, 25-10, and 25-16 were the final scores in this one. Well, let's see. I don't remember what our next broadcast is. I'm going to grab the schedule here and see if I can remember off the top of my bald head. I do know, as you heard, the coach and the players say their next matches are this weekend. They are going to be at McAllister on Friday night at 6. They play Minnesota Morris. UW Superior at 1 on Saturday. And at 3 on Saturday, they play Grinnell. They have their MIC conference opener on the road at Gustavus on the 25th. They host St. Scholastica on the 27th. And that will end September for the Carleton Knights. We're now 7-2 on the season. 7-2. They and St. Catherine have the best overall record of the MIC conference schools right now. McAllister coming into tonight was 4-1. Gustavus 6-2, St. Olaf 4-2, St. Mary's 4-4, Augsburg 3-4, Bethel 2-3, St. Scholastica 3-5, St. Benedict 2-5, Hamlin 2-6, and the Concordia Cobbers 0-6 on the season. So till next time, this is Gordy Kosfeld from West Gym on the campus of Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. A sweep in the home opener for the Carleton Knights. Have a great rest of the evening.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools to transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world. Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors.